So good morning. This is a quick overview of the Acer Liquid E1. Now the E2 has actually just come out. This is the earlier version, the E1, and you may be able to find this quite cheap now because it's been superseded by the E2, which has got a quad-core CPU. Now this one has got a dual-core CPU, and as you can see here, it actually looks quite good. This has two SIM cards in it, so you can put two standard size SIM cards into the handset, and it will detect the card when you put it in. And we can see there's no SIM card in slot 2 at the moment. We get a music application Acer have put on here, which sorts out your music into categories and albums. I've got a mood agent which sorts your detects what sort of music you like and recommends based on that. I've got an FM radio on board. As you can see, it's quite nippy, but it's very sort of lightweight at the moment. Standard stock sort of Android on here. We've got a document management system, Facebook pre-installed, all the Google stuff, maps, navigation, etc, etc. Play movies, play music, Play Store, of course, to get you more apps. Got the HD channel, so that just shows you YouTube videos on here. We can let's hop into the browser, which is as I said, Google Chrome, and we are now using that 3 SIM. You can, when you pop in 2 SIMs, you can tell it which SIM you would like to use for data, for calls, for texts primarily. This has got a 4.5 inch 960 by 540 pixel screen, I believe, if I remember rightly. 5 megapixel camera at the back with that flash, which is okay. It's not fantastic, nothing to write home about. It's a bit blurry and low light. We've got these two speakers here, which you may be able to see, these DTS speakers. They produce quite good sound, actually. We have, if I load up TuneIn Radio here, and I just type in a radio station which I listen to quite a bit, which is Gem 1, and I will hopefully, it's always tricky on these videos, demonstrate the music quality coming out of these speakers. It's going to be tricky for you to hear. Okay, so that's TuneIn Radio. If I go into the settings, which will be here, and I go into, let's turn this down, DTS sound, you can see I can adjust the bass, the treble, and the music equalizer, etc. Turn the, and you see when I turn it off, it goes very quiet, very dull. And you can adjust the equalizer based on the type of music you listen to. As you can see here at the top and the bottom, let's just turn that down. We've got the red flares in the earpiece. There we go. And at the bottom too, which sort of, that's where the sound comes out for the speakers. And we have a VGA camera up the front too. Dual core CPU on here, 4 gig of internal storage, which you could supplement with a micro SD card as well. If you can find this quite cheap, it's not a bad handset. It's just, it's got a lot of frame around the screen itself. As you can see, it's very lightweight, very thin handsets, very nice to look at. So we've got these red flares and design accents, as they probably call them, around. There's a power button, a 3.5mm audio port, micro USB charging, and the audio up and down. It seems to be very quick indeed. So there's a data counter as well, so you can keep an eye on your data. You can swap between SIMs. So that's the Acer Liquid E1 from Cool Smartphone.